played table tennis as a professional for over 10 years, I was always the type of player that would take big risks. I'd go for big shots, hitting it hard, hitting the lines, fine margins for error, and so on. And I realize now in my, let's say, senior years that, I probably did things incorrectly because I really do believe quite passionately that consistency is king. Keeping the ball on the table is what really matters, making your opponent hit one more shot. And today, and actually for the last 30 years, I've been involved in helping small businesses to do exactly that, not to hit the lines with their table tennis, but to be consistent. That's the missing element from most marketing. For many, many years, I've seen the ups and downs of over 10,000 businesses in hundreds of industries and work with people not quite all over the world, but in many, many different countries and parts of the world. And what I see often is this. I see them getting not very busy and businesses struggling, and they think, oh, I better do a load of marketing. They do a load of marketing and it goes up like that. Oh, hey, presto. And then they get really busy. And what happens? They stop marketing because they're so busy. And they think, oh, let's go, let's, get that work delivered. And they go down again. And sometimes they go down and they think, do you know what? I can't afford to do any marketing. So they go down and down and down. And that is part of the biggest problem I've seen in business, in marketing, is a lack of consistency. And I'm going to talk on my next Results Mastery Live program, which is a free seminar that I run every Wednesday at 1 o'clock. I'm going to be talking about how to overcome that, how to turn your business around by becoming better at selling and marketing what you do, because that's it. There are only two ways of growing a business. One is to reduce costs, the other is to increase sales. You can reduce costs almost immediately, but there's a limit. There's a limit to how much you can reduce your costs. The limit to how much you can increase sales potentially is unlimited. It depends on how big you want to be. Do you want to be a worldwide brand, or do you want to double the amount of business that you're making right now? Either way, I can help you. And I'd like to start by offering you a free place on my Results Mastery live event. It's called Why Marketing Doesn't Work and the 3 systems that you need to overcome this. So if you'd like to attend, use one of the links below this video, and I look forward to speaking to you and meeting you very soon. Thanks very much for listening. So thank you for listening. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, and even more, if you've benefited from it and you'd like to know more, you'd like more of my help, and you'd like to benefit from my nearly 30 years of experience working with and learning from the leading experts in the world in the area of sales and marketing, then here's what you need to do next. You need to go to my website, which is results-mastery.com, and use the gold button to book yourself a meeting on a one-to-one basis with me. Thank you very much for listening again, and I look forward to speaking to you very, very soon. Thank you.